place to go. Information, entertainment from the folks you know. The old coyote is howling. Let's get on with the show.
Welcome to Conversation Corner, brought to us by Lucille's Roadhouse, Airport Road in Weatherford, and we are joined by what's so funny? What's funny? We've got the Chiefs in here.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
We have what?
We have a special guest today.
What's the front of your title? What is the front of it?
School resource officer.
Okay, school. Well, your other things.
She wants to make you like a sergeant or a captain or a
detective.
Detective,
Okay.
yeah.
He's done that.
She's made it all, but now it's changed to school resource officer.
Yes,
correct.
Yeah. How many stripes you got on your shoulder? That's our question.
half of one.
Oh.
We need to work on that.
Let's get him some more bars.
He's worth more than half.
Yeah.
Give me at least a full one.
Yeah.
SRO.
SRO.
School resource officer.
Yeah, I'm going to have to buy him some little pins that say SRO.
So you get to go to all the school board meetings now? That's part of it, or just that one?
Yes.
I'm sure I'll get to go
Or
to
did
quite
I
a
just
few.
ruin your life by
What a
suggesting
great
that?
idea.
Just committed him.
You did. Thank you. I forgot all about it. We're sitting and talking about what kind of functions, school functions, different things, and that's going.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
When John tried to, and he succeeded, talked me into running for school board.
I did.
I had so many
Oh.
people come up to me and go,
We lost.
"What are you thinking? Why would you do that to yourself? Why do you want to do that?" I was like, what? Which I couldn't do it anyway. I found out because
Which
on
we didn't
radio.
lose. Our early polling said, that we weren't going to win, so we withdrew.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Were you her
You were the
campaign
campaign-
manager?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that
was.
was your problem.
That's no good.
First of
That's
all,
where you went wrong.
I've never lost a race, all right? Second of all,
What's the sign behind us here? What does this say?
Can you see it?
Behind Carlin?
Oh. Well, I don't know. It was a couple of months ago. John was giving me a hard time about he never locks his car. Ain't no reason why. And by the way, John and I are good friends, and we give each other a hard time. And this is just the love showing back to him. But there's a sign that says that I want him to put in his car. It
Oh.
says basically this: unlock car, take what you want.
What?
What do you have in there, John? The most valuable what? Car seats? Or?
Yeah, probably a booster seat.
Booster seats.
That caused me the most havoc trying to figure out. Unlock car, take what you want. That's not a bad little thing.
Well, no, because he says he never locks his car, and we were talking about always lock your car because I always try to tell that, and then we've had a rash of car burglaries.
Of course, this happens
And
around this
so-
time.
Oh
right?
yeah, it always does every year, and so there's some things coming out I can't release right now, but
Well, you will
those
in a
should co-
moment, though.
Those should come to a stop.
In Conversation Corner, brought to us by Lucille's Roadhouse on the Coyote.
Struggling to find that perfect Christmas gift? A gift that keeps on giving all year long. ASAP has their 2020 refill mugs ready, and they're now better than ever. You can now not only get endless refills at any of the ASAP general stores, you can get free refills at Lucille's Roadhouse. That's right, just take your mug with you to Lucille's and get your drinks for free. Lucille's will be open from 6 to 2 Christmas Eve, closed on Christmas Day, but they will be back open first thing New Year's Day. That's Lucille's Roadhouse on Airport Road in Weatherford.
Toutfest Home Design Center winter clearance sale going on now. We have a large selection of Lazy Boy recliners to choose from. Bring home the gift of comfort this holiday season. Life's good with LG. We have the best pricing of the year on top-load and front-load laundry sets. 12 months interest-free financing available. We have hundreds of big gift ideas for Christmas. And remember, we beat the box store prices every day. Toutfest Home Design Center, downtown Weatherford.
Public Service Company of Oklahoma is Boundless Energy. We know the value of energizing those around us, our employees, our customers, our communities. Together, we generate the power to impact our communities, to strengthen our economy, to enrich our environment, and to improve all our lives. Each day is a new opportunity to connect with each other, to share our dreams, and to take action whenever needed. For us, it is more than being part of this amazing place, it's doing our part to ensure a bright, boundless future. For more information, please visit psoklahoma.com.
Hello, this is Rick Spain with Spain's Construction with something to think about. Energy is what causes the motor of life to run. Without energy, life loses meaning. There is no more hopeless feeling than to run out of energy before you get to where you want to be. The power of a product is determined by its source. If the source becomes depleted, the value of the product is lost. When you lose energy, Check your source.
It's not too late to get something great. Get to Kohl's and take an extra 15 or 20% off. Save on the gifts they want, like fine jewelry, the Xbox One S, toys and games, a new Fitbit, fine fragrance, and so much more. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. Plus, stores are now open 24 hours through 6 p.m. Christmas Eve. You'll find new gifts at every turn this holiday at Kohl's. 15 and 20% offers valid December 10th through 24th with promo code BIG SAVINGS. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Hey, Sharon, heard you won cash courtesy of Pepsi. They want you to gift it forward, you know.
Yeah, it's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Gifting it forward to that cute spin instructor?
Please.
Your dog walker?
No, Chloe.
Really? Sharon?
Gift it forward with Pepsi. For your chance to win, see specially marked 12 packs at your local retailer. Or learn more and see official rules at pepsi.com/giftitforward.
No purchase necessary. Subject to official rules. Must be 18 or older and an official U.S. resident to participate. Void where prohibited.
Take it from Susie Save-A-Lot. You can take back your holiday with savings this week at Save-A-Lot. Beef chuck roast is only $4.49 a pound. Get pineapples for just $2.69 each. Cabbage is only 79 cents a pound. And save on bone-in turkey at just $1.49 a pound.
Convenient shopping, low prices, great service, and they'll even carry out your groceries. All on Washington and Main in the Weatherford Shopping Center.
We're going to save a lot.
Taco Country 95.5 with Van and John.
Hits Conversation Corner brought to us by Loose Hills Roadhouse, Airport Road in Weatherford. And we have Detective Justin Bashong, the new school resource officer in Weatherford. Chief Carlin in the studio with us. Chief Flowers as well. Howdy, howdy. We ready for Christmas?
Good morning. Absolutely.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. I'm done.
You guys, let's say if you shop.
So easy for you
Now,
guys.
get on out of here.
This makes me jealous.
Vanessa says we only have one person to buy for. Is that true?
Yes.
Carlin?
One?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't buy. Your wife buys for all the kids.
Yeah, like what's
Well,
I'm talking about.
You don't buy for what one person.
Shop for. Let's go shop for. Maybe not buy for.
I actually went shopping the other day with her.
Okay. Well,
It was with her.
Oh, you're with her. Right, right.
I drove up in the parking lot and he was asleep in his car.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Don't tell everything, you know. I was protecting the locked car.
There you go.
The biggest question, though, is if you guys all got your wife's whatever gift or thing that.
It's not Christmas Eve yet.
Not yet.
I've got plenty of time.
Yeah, I've had Christmas morning shopping before, so I've 1 year. I'll never do that again. Like, I'm a procrastinator and I like to wait, but that one felt pretty guilty.
Christmas is a little bit late.
Yeah, it was. When you come back with obvious things that you just bought at a gas station or a little drugstore,
I've done that before. It's not a good idea.
Man.
But there's no sense in getting in a hurry.
No.
You know.
No,
I mean,
no need to rush.
Why? You just got that stuff sitting around and,
Yep.
you know, it's taking up space.
Yep.
So, you know.
And you got to hide it and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's much easier to hide at the store.
Christmas Eve is perfect.
Perfect. All right.
Man, I hope everybody has a great Christmas this year. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be warm.
Yeah, it is
The weather's
going
gonna
to
be great.
60-something.
Kids can run out, play their games, track all the.
All their new toys, the
Oh, yeah.
hoverboards.
Hoverboards.
So we're headed up to Leedy, Oklahoma this weekend for our Christmas with the family.
Nice.
And them kids are going to be, there's usually, there's 8 of them kids in my wife's family.
Wow.
And so there's going to be a packed house.
Wow. So
And
both of
so-
you come from a huge family.
Yes.
Right?
I come from 9, she comes from 8.
It's something that both of you can relate to.
Oh, yeah. But man, let me tell you, when Christmas time's around, woo, it's a packed house. And
bet.
it's like, gonna go find my corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to go find my corner over here.
Yeah, better get in line first, too.
You got to like cash out your 401k to take care of all the aunts and uncles? Or that's a lot. A lot of people there.
We have a great time up there. And so it's a great, I love Christmas. I used to, the older I get, the more I like it. I used to just say, yeah, but spend that money.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's kind of neat to see those grandkids, smile. I still get on them to grandma and say, overdoing it.
That's part of being a grandma, though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But grandkids are great, and see their faces and how happy they get. It's unbelievable. Because you don't see that very often.
What about you, Chief Carlin?
Well, we've got one Christmas coming up on Saturday with my wife's family, and then next week we'll be with my family. And Christmas Eve is just with, my wife and my kids, and Christmas morning. And so, it's It's going to be great. Like I say, the weather's going to be great. We don't have to worry about a blizzard this year.
Oh,
yeah.
Which a little bit of snow would be all right with me, but hey, 60 degrees, that's going to be all right too.
That'd be nice. What about you?
Well, we're gonna have the Bushong family Christmas tomorrow, as soon as everybody gets into town, and then we'll do my wife's Christmas Eve night and Christmas morning. So we're gonna stay here in town.
So what about you? What about you two? You're asking us. What about y'all?
I have no idea. I think I'm supposed to be. I really don't know. I think Christmas Eve we're doing it here or something, and then Christmas Day we're doing something.
John's shopping Christmas morning. That's all he does.
Yeah. Next weekend, I think my parents may be coming up soon. I don't know.
That'll be nice.
I'm a go with the flow kind of guy.
All right,
See how it goes.
Vanessa.
I don't know. I still don't even know. So actually, I think we're gonna do Christmas with my family on the 29th. Is the plan.
Sunday. Okay. Cowboys play the Eagles. Big game there.
Ooh.
28th then.
Oh,
whatever.
Saturday? Yeah, that's a little better.
Are they gonna win?
Cowboys, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, guaranteed.
All right.
It's the best team in the NFL.
All right.
I mean, first of all, the Eagles are terrible, and the Cowboys are bad too. So it's hard to be. It's hard to brag too
They're
much.
getting better towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Did you say they were the worst team in the
Best
NFL?
worst. They're kind of like they remind me of those Cowboys up in Stillwater. You know what I mean? We just barely enough to get it done.
Yeah,
Talk
there
about
you
us.
go. You stepped right there on it.
But one day,
Boomer.
one
Sooner.
day we'll get there. Like
Yeah.
one day we're gonna win it all. And as long as we keep having the worst recruiting class in the Big 12,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Still just
You know, I saw a sign the other day that was Gundy with his mullet, and like back about 5 years ago, he had short hair, and it said, "When I beat OU, I'll cut my hair." And his hair's still long. So
still long.
Okay, come on, Chief.
How's that Peach
Come
Bowl
on,
going to
Chief.
work out for you this year?
Hey,
At least we're in the Peach Bowl.
yeah, I was
I
gonna
knew
say,
this
I
was
saying,
coming.
What
Hey,
car
I'm
rental
actually-
company bowl are you playing in?
For the record, I'm actually going to be rooting for OSU this year because they need to beat A&M. They really do. A&M, I don't know what there is about them Aggies. It ain't happening. So I'm going to be rooting for your OSUs, and so I expect the same thing back from my Sooners.
Speaking of anything but sports, how did Christmas go yesterday for you guys? You had
Yeah,
the Santa at the
cookies.
fire station.
Hey, it was an outstanding evening. We got started last night, and by 8:30 last night, we had over 400 people come through the fire station.
Wow.
And,
Awesome.
Santa Claus got to see every one of the kids. We
Sweet.
had firefighters there. We had Sparky, the fire dog, was there.
Oh,
And
we had Sparky the fire dog.
Yeah, it was. Oh, we're getting something from
Ohio
the
State
newsroom.
University, go Bucks.
Sports
Oh,
stuff. All right.
yeah.
That away, Mike. I'm with
the
you.
news director's over there trying to throw us a bunch of Yankee football
Trying
in
to
here.
bring it back into sports. I'm gonna take a
But
break then.
Are they? Wait a minute.
You guys
Are they ranked?
Ohio
sports of that.
State, yeah, number 1 in the country. Number two in the country. Yeah.
All right, we got to give a shout out to Mike Smith and his Ohio State Buckeyes.
All right, go Bucks. All right. So I have a question. Did the job description say spring break, fall break, summer break, winter break? This job's for you, Justin Bashong.
Well, it didn't put. That's not the reason.
Oh, that's what I'm just saying. I mean, when you look at it.
I still have to work for this guy over here.
What?
So.
No. You get
Yeah,
the school
yeah.
schedule. You get spring break, fall break,
Oh,
winter
yeah, can you
break,
believe
summer
that?
break.
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing like working 9 months out of the year. huh?
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a school resource officer? What will you be doing?
Kids are going to be the number one priority, the students of the school system. We're going to foster good relationships between police and the students. so
You're gonna
they
be
know-
doing SWATs. Like Mrs.
No.
Pancratz can have you do the SWATs.
Oh,
Negative.
native. We will
Negative.
not be doing discipline.
I got
Oh,
you.
Mrs. Pancratz is not even there anymore. I'm so
No.
used to her.
No, I know.
Darn it, that was gonna be so good until
But
I messed up with
you know,
that.
it's a great time not only to provide security, extra security up there, but it's an opportunity that I've pushed for time since I've been chief is community relations, and it starts. You know, he's been teaching there for how many years now? 5 years, and we've gone from the elementary into the middle school. I want to be able to teach into the high school, but it's just overall. Most schools around us have got school resource officers.
I had
We
one.
were the one of the last ones, but it's just a great time to if it's worked right. You know, I mean, he's a Weatherford police officer and everything else, but assigned his tour, what we call a tour of duty, is assigned to the school.
You can get an office and everything.
So that's kind of what you were doing anyway, but now with an official
yeah.
title,
Yeah,
I've seen
I
you
can-
around a lot, around the school.
I can focus more on the schools
Yeah.
instead of having to go take a Carberg report or
Mhm.
whatnot. I get to focus.
There was I don't know how many times, and I still didn't get it until it was too late. You know, you were just trying to say hi, and I'd be like, "What does this cop think I'm doing now?" Oh my goodness, I wasn't even. And then I'm like, "Oh, hi."
So I got to ask,
Just trying to say hello. I'm like,
is Daylight Donut or Krispy Kreme putting in a stand in any of the schools?
We've got a deal going with Daylight Donuts right now. They're our local NRX brew.
Yeah. No, that's smart. That's smart. I figured you'd be trying to office out of Daylight Donuts. So at least you're gonna be at the high school. They said the chief's office is right there.
Yeah,
right
I'm
next
telling you, I'm gonna. You get donuts up there, I may have to go up there and do an inspection.
So what? I mean, I know you talk about Darren, of course, drug prevention, things like that, and speaking to the kids. But I mean, honestly, like on your day to day, I remember our SRO. You always built relationships to him. Of course, he was always speaking to different classes about different things, and but then also, you know, I think he kept me out of jail a couple times trying to find a warrant or a speeding ticket. Or so it was well, you know how sometimes you get a ticket somewhere, but you don't know where you were when you got the ticket, and then you lose the ticket, and then you got to go. Anyway, so he helped me every day. We'd have our little warrant
no,
check.
I don't know how that.
Well, and one time we finally found the warrant. It finally popped up, and so. Anyway, my point is, they're just there. It's just
None
kind
of us can relate to the story, John.
None of y'all in this room ever had a warrant.
Nah, don't think.
Can't
so.
say I have.
Not once.
But you know,
Had a ticket, but not a warrant.
What? But you did grow up in Texas, so you know.
You know,
Yeah, Texas, they give out warrants for anything.
Yeah.
What
They're
was I
not picky
reading about,
that.
though? Speaking of warrants, I was reading about this woman. She had a baby on her hip. She was at home, and she got a knock on the door, and they were like, "Hey, we have a warrant out for your arrest." What? Just kidding. And you guys gave her it was one of the police officers here, wasn't it? They gave
Oh, y'all
her
Secret Santa program.
Secret
Oh
Santa
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Well, I don't think we told them they had a warrant.
Oh, so they must have wrote that.
No.
I
No,
wondered
they
about that. I
did.
was like,
When they did open their door, come out, and we had 15 officers standing in their front yard.
oh,
they were.
so she thought she was getting arrested.
There was a little uneasiness.
Well, thank you for bringing
There you
that
go.
up.
That makes sense because when I was reading the story, I was like, well, gosh, that's not very funny. You know, it's like.
Hey, I want to give a shout out this morning to a Secret Santa from here in the Weatherford area. A great person, great family, and staying anonymous. They came to us and said, "Listen,
Who was
here's-
it?
I can't say who it is. That come your time." But they gave us quite a bit of money, and what we did is we divided it up, and we were able to give 4 families a pretty large donation for Christmas.
That's very nice.
And that were in need. And then the other half of it, my officers were making traffic stops. I think it was on the 12th. It was on a Thursday. We didn't advertise it. We just kind of went out and did it. And instead of giving a ticket, you got a $100 bill with
That's
a
amazing.
Christmas card signed by all the
All
police
the
officers.
officers.
Now,
I love it.
this could not have happened without that Secret Santa. And shout out, you know who you are. Thank you so much for sharing the Christmas cheer, because not only did the people loved it and it helped so many people, it gave the Christmas spirit to all of our officers at the Weatherford Police
Oh,
Department,
neat.
because then they raised their own money.
Oh, wow.
And we knew of one extra family that we wanted to give to that we couldn't because it was just there's not enough money to go around. They raised enough money to buy Christmas presents for all their kids. The dad had lost their jobs, and our officers went above and donated their own money and went for a 5th family.
There's nothing like the
My
gift of giving.
gosh,
Right?
it is. And you talk about breaking, it just makes me, it just touches your heart.
And it's some other communities did kind of the same thing with pulling over and giving them a blessing. Like I know in Thomas, we have someone that works here, young kid. You know, he's 20, but he got pulled over, and he's like, "What? I was only going." I said, "We pulled you over for going five over the speed limit." He's like thinking and said, "Really? I was even slowing down before I even saw you behind me." Anyway, he gave him a gift certificate, so that was nice.
Sweet.
I love that.
See, and that's to me, that's community coming together and help one another.
Now, hold on, you only did it for the one day though?
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to get pulled over ever since.
Oh, no.
So I should stop, is what you're saying.
John, stop.
Well, I didn't
Please,
know. I
please.
thought police officers giving out money.
They need to let us know where these speed traps are.
Yeah.
We like these $100 speed traps.
Yeah. Now, hold on, they're not speed. They're wrong turn lane
Oh my
traps.
gosh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we don't run
No,
speed traps. We are
no.
running the long. If you turn in the wrong lane traps. Don't-
Safety first, John.
That's right. That's right.
We're here to keep you safe, John.
That's true.
Especially you.
Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to. Carlin,
But-
before we got here, there was a ton of fires. I saw this around the state yesterday. It's hard to believe that that's even a thing right now. I mean, with all the moisture we've had and rain, but everything is still dead out there.
It is. This is, normally this isn't really a big fire season time. It's because we usually have maybe a little bit of snow, the cooler temperatures and things. But and the fire season doesn't really start till about February. But obviously, we all know that it's been in the 50s, and now we're going to see the 60s the next several days. It is very, very dry out there. Be careful what you're doing. I know that I will mention this that there are fireworks stands that open up around the New Year.
That's right.
And so if that's something you choose to do, use extreme caution. It's so much worse right now than it is around the 4th of July. So just be very, very cautious with that. And it's we get a high wind day like yesterday.
Yeah.
There were many fires around the area yesterday across the state, and so just be cautious. We don't want anybody to lose any property, especially this time of year, but at any time.
I think that weather, especially in the evening time, it's kind of tempting to, if you just kind of want to build a little fire or something, sit around on the porch or a fire pit, or
Sure.
well, it's that perfect time of year because it's not negative 50 degrees, and and so I could see that just a little fire warming you up. But like you mentioned,
And just be cautious with that. Make sure that if that is what you do, make sure you're cautious about the area around it. When we do have these cool nights and you have fireplaces, if just remember that if you go to clean your ash out, don't just go dump it in a dumpster.
Oh, yes,
Don't dump
please.
it out in the alleyway. Make sure you take care of that. Make sure that it's cool before you dispose of that stuff. But just use your precautions, and I'll always throw this out. I try to do this every single time I talk anywhere. Smoke detectors, smoke detectors, smoke detectors. Make sure you have an operational smoke detector. Test it regularly. Change the batteries twice a year.
And be responsible with your ash.
don't.
What?
Don't, you're encouraging her. Stop it.
Oh.
Just let it sit there in silence.
High five,
for a moment.
Vanessa. High five.
Just let it
There you
sit
go.
there in silence.
Hey, New Year's Eve's coming up.
Yep.
New Year's Eve's coming up. We want to wish, all of us here want to wish everybody, first of all, Merry Christmas, but a Happy New Year. I'm driving the shuttle bus New Year's Eve. You need a ride.
How do I get a ride? What do I do?
Just call the police department.
What was
Not,
that,
not 911.
No, 772
Did that happen?
7791. No.
772-7791.
Well, they did one time. But anyway.
Sometimes you accidentally call 911. It
Well,
happens.
that's okay. We would prefer that you didn't because that ties up an emergency.
I tried to
line.
turn my alarm off
I'm going to
one
be
morning.
driving. Mrs. Flowers is going to help me this year again. It's like our 4th year.
Yeah.
I couldn't do this without Mrs. Flowers. This is our time to give our community service back. If you need a ride New Year's Eve, this is the one time of the year that there's more drinking and more DUIs. Let's end the DUIs. And mine is I'll give you a free ride. I'm going to be driving the Pioneer Shuttle Bus.
Okay.
You need a ride. You want to go as long as you're within a 2-mile radius of Weatherford, you need to go. You want to start out and just say, hey, I need to go to this party.
Yeah.
I'll give you a ride there. When you're done, I'll come pick you up.
Nice.
Free of charge.
What about multiple parties? I got lots of places to go.
For you, I got right. It doesn't matter. Right? I'm going to be, but
That bus way more comfortable back in police car.
yes, it is.
Y'all
My
don't
God.
have a lot of room back there.
But they can arrange that as well
Yeah,
if you
sure.
need it.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
The taxi will be running also, and so don't be afraid of me. I'm not here making arrests. I'm here to give you a ride to get back to my community. But if you're still uncomfortable about riding with a police officer, the taxi's going to be running, and we work in coordination with each other. And if he gets busy, I'll try to chip in or whatever.
Right.
But we want everybody to have a safe New Year's. We do not want to make an arrest. Believe it or not.
I believe it. Y'all handing out $100 bills.
We want everybody to get home.
Yes,
Yeah.
safely.
Home safely.
And
keep
home is not the jail cell, right?
Yes.
So don't ruin your life or take a life.
But anyway,
call the police department.
y'all-
Have someone.
Western Oklahoma, thank you very much. Weatherford, thank you very much. We love y'all, and we work for you. And have a happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Well, congratulations, City of Weatherford. Congratulations. That's a big step, I think, getting a school resource officer. It definitely kind of puts us with the times when it comes to that. And I think not only just as a guy that's fixing to have kids going through the school system, it's just another step of it's not only just safety, but a resource. I know it's called a school resource officer, but you really are a resource for those kids.
And he does a great job working with these kids. He has more patience
I know,
than
that's-
I do.
yeah.
I'm just telling you. And I think it's a great opportunity. and Justin's going to do a great job.
Looking forward to it.
Plus, of course, the winters break, fall break, spring break, summer.
Yeah,
break.
I need that gig.
Yeah,
you know.
That's
7:30 to 3:30 every day. It's gonna be nice.
Yes.
Monday through Friday.
And this doesn't mean, and this also doesn't mean you're working alone on this. You still have the Weatherford Police Department with you. For
Correct.
example, football games and stuff. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes to show up to those, and basketball,
Oh,
the same thing.
And by the way, during those breaks, he's going to be coming back. To
I
the
believe
station.
it. I know you well enough. I mean, you're not Carlin. You're
Thank
when it
you.
comes to that.
Yeah, you know.
You guys aren't up at 5 o'clock. Well, I'm saying,
You say we're not like Carlin and taking naps at 1 and a half.
No, I meant like cleaning your truck at 5 o'clock in the morning.
There you go.
Making sure the station, and then they've got their workout, and they got to clean the truck again, which they just cleaned 30 minutes ago. But
hey,
so,
you know.
Oh, I like this.
Jealousy.
I like this.
Jealousy.
I thought I saw him mowing the grass the other day.
I believe it. I believe it.
You thought.
Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you for coming in. Have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. On the Coyote.
The Coyote reminds you, if you're a contractor,